Most equipment dealers are trained to sell equipment, but your customer isn't really buying equipment. They're buying a way to grow their business without breaking their cash flow. Let's look at how most equipment gets sold today. A customer walks in. They like the machine. They need the machine. And the conversation starts with, "This unit is $85,000. Even when the equipment will clearly help their business, that number alone creates hesitation. Because business owners don't make decisions based on total price. They make decisions based on cash flow. They think in monthly revenue, monthly expenses, monthly obligations. So when you lead with full price, you force the customer into a cash decision. That often leads to delays, negotiation, discounts, or a lost sale. Now let's change the conversation using equipment financing and leasing. Instead of starting with the full equipment cost, you lead with, "This works out to roughly $1,900 per month on a finance program." Now the customer can evaluate the purchase the right way. They start asking, "How many jobs would this help me complete per month? How much revenue does this equipment unlock? Can this machine pay for itself?" This is the moment where deals start closing. Here's what equipment financing and leasing does for your dealership. First, it removes price shock. Large prices trigger emotional resistance. Monthly payments trigger logical evaluation. Second, it aligns the purchase with how customers actually operate. Their business runs on monthly cash flow. Leasing and financing fit naturally into that reality. Third, it turns costs into ROI. Instead of debating price, you're now discussing productivity, utilization, and profit. Fourth, it unlocks customers who would otherwise walk away. Many buyers can't or won't tie up large amounts of cash, but they are happy to invest a manageable monthly payment into growth. Now let's talk about what this means for you as a dealer. When you offer financing and leasing, you increase your close rate. More customers qualify. More customers say yes. You increase your average transaction size. When monthly payments are manageable, customers are more open to better equipment, upgrades, attachments, service plans, extended warranties. You shorten your sales cycle. Customers don't need to wait months to accumulate cash or get internal approval. The financing process creates momentum. You protect your pricing and margins. You no longer force a discount just to make the deal feel affordable. And you improve customer lifetime value. A customer who financed or leased their first piece of equipment is far more likely to return for their second and third. There's also a strategic advantage to equipment leasing in particular. Leasing allows customers to preserve working capital, keep cash available for payroll and inventory, upgrade equipment more frequently, stay competitive with newer technology. When you offer leasing, you're not just selling equipment. You're offering a smarter way for your customers to operate. This positions you differently in the market. You're no longer just an equipment seller. You become a growth partner. Customers don't remember who had the lowest sticker price. They remember who helped them grow without stressing their cash flow. At Jocova Financial, we help dealers offer equipment financing and leasing right at the point of sale. You stay in control of the customer relationship. You keep your sales process simple. We handle the financing complexity in the background. The result? You sell more equipment. You sell bigger deals. You protect your margins. And your customers grow faster. Because the best dealers don't compete on price. They compete on access. They compete on ease. They compete on helping customers say yes.